ones. This is Sarah from Sarah Lucky Wild here from the Costa Rica rainforest. One photograph, one wild moment, one truth, a jungle whisper. Let's go. Hey wild ones, Sarah here. Recently with toes in the warm black sand of a Costa Rican beach, where the ocean whispers secrets and the palm trees sway like old friends. Today's story is about vultures, those often misunderstood sky cleaners that circle the mountains around like silent guardians, and a pair that showed me their surprisingly sweet side on the edge of the shore. Vultures get a bad rap, right? They're the ones we associate with circling doom or cleaning up messes, but up close, they're fascinating. Massive wingspans for effortless soaring, keen eyesight that spots a meal from miles away, and a role in the ecosystem that's crucial. They prevent disease by recycling what's left behind. In Costa Rica, we have turkey vultures and black vultures mostly, with their bald heads adapting to stay clean while feeding, and social habits that see them roosting in groups or pairs. I was driving down to the beach, camera bag in the passenger seat as always, when I spotted a flock circling low over the palm trees, the air salty, the sand shifting under my feet, waves crashing in that rhythmic way that makes everything feel alive. There, on a weathered branch sticking out among the palms, were two vultures perched side by side. Not the ominous types that circle the sky. These were relaxed, almost affectionate. I watched as they rubbed their faces together, beaks gently nuzzling, heads tilting like they were sharing a quiet conversation, or just enjoying the company. It was really cute. Honestly, it was like watching two old friends catch up after a long flight. I couldn't help but laugh to myself. Here I am, the cat lover who jokes about befriending ocelots, getting all sentimental over vultures playing footsie with their faces. As a photographer, this was a fun challenge. Vultures aren't the flashiest subjects, no rainbow feathers or dramatic dives. But capturing that tender moment meant seeking the creative from afar, framing them against the palm fronds and the beautiful sky, the light bouncing off their dark plumage and subtle highlights. Sometimes I capture them solo, perched like sentinels or circling up high, other times in pairs like this, reminding me that even scavengers have their soft sides. The beach edge adds that extra layer, wind tugging at the leaves, salt spray in the air, making that photograph feel alive, even if I end up with sand in my lens cap and a sunburned face from lingering too long. Watching those two rub faces, I felt a shift. In a jungle full of showstoppers, from toucans, sloths, and frogs, the vultures are the unsung heroes, doing the dirty work with grace and partnership. They soar alone but roost together. They clean the world without complaint. Find sweetness in the simple act of being close. It made me laugh at how we humans overlook the ordinary beauties around us, chasing the flashy when the real connections are right there, quiet and steady. One frame, one truth. Beauty isn't always the bright colors. Sometimes it's in the unexpected tenderness, the partnerships that make the hard work feel light, reminding us to nuzzle a little closer to what, or who, grounds us. If this episode stirred something in you, maybe a reminder to see the sweetness in the unsung parts of your world, send me a DM or a voice note. I read them all, and the ones that make me pause and smile might just inspire the next story. And if you're loving these moments, make sure to follow this wild podcast. And to see the daily glimpses, check out @SarahLutkyWild on Instagram, X, and TikTok. Or head to SarahLutkyWild.com for prints and more so you can bring the jungle home. Thank you for being here. Pura Vida, wild ones. Let's meet back here for the next beachside surprise.